All right, this is student affairs. On the board, we have balancing chemical equation. The law of conservation of mass states that matter can neither be created nor destroyed. For us to sustain that law, in every chemical equation, the number of atoms of elements on the reactant side must be equal to the number of atoms of elements on the product side. For example, we have sodium, oxygen, hydrogen, and carbon involved in this reaction. The number of elements, the number of atoms on each of these elements must be equal to the number of atoms on the element on this side. Now, for us to be able to balance this chemical equation, the first thing we need to do is to identify the constituent elements to know the number of atoms. For example, we have sodium, we have oxygen, we have hydrogen, and we have carbon. How many sodium do we have on this side of the equation? Sodium is 1, right? 1. How many sodium do we have on the other side? Sodium is 2. So sodium is not balanced. Are you following? Oxygen. Oxygen. We have 1 plus 3. So oxygen is 4 is 2. How many oxygen do we have here? 3 plus 1. That is 4. Oxygen is balanced. Let's go. Hydrogen. We have 1 plus 2. That is 3 hydrogen. How many do we have here? We have 2 hydrogen. So hydrogen is not balanced. We have 1 carbon. 1 is to 1 carbon. 1 is to 1. Carbon is balanced. Sodium is not balanced. Oxygen is balanced. Hydrogen is not balanced. Carbon is balanced. In all, the chemical equation is not balanced. Our job is to now balance it. At the end of the day, the ratios are going to be the same. So what I will simply do is to rewrite the elements again to show you the full working. All right. Let's consider the least element on the reaction. That is sodium. Sodium has the least occurrence. How many sodium do we have? 1. How many do we have here? 2. So we simply add 2 here to get 1 times 2, that is 2, and 2. Oxygen. Because we have changed the coefficient here to 2, it will affect this oxygen. So oxygen is now 1 times 2, 2 plus 3. So oxygen is now 5. How many oxygen do we have here? We have 3 plus 1. That is 4. So for us to get oxygen to 5, we add 2 here. So this is 1 times 2, 2 plus 3. That is 5. Oxygen is now balanced. Let's go to hydrogen. How many hydrogen do we have here? 1 times 2 is 2. Plus 2, that's 4. Okay? Hydrogen, 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Are you following? Let's go to carbon. Carbon is 1, right? Is 2. How many carbons here? 1. So carbon is also balanced. If you look at this equation, you will discover now that the number of atoms of elements on this side of the equation is now the same with the number of atoms of elements on the product side. This is how to balance a chemical equation. In case you are given an assignment like this, you can watch this video over and over again to properly understand how to balance a chemical equation. This is Student Affairs. Share this video. Follow for more.